Alright, North Carolina, Subchapter 05H, Oil, Gas, and Gas Conservation, Section 0100, Terms of Reference, 15A, North Carolina Administration Code 0580-101, Purpose, Content, and Purpose and Scope. The rules of subchapter regulate with the management of oil, gas exploration, development of the public health, welfare, and environment. 15A NCAC 0580-102, Terms of Reference and Definitions. Defining the term subchapter will have the definition specified by the General Statute 113389. In addition to the following terms, shall have the following meaning. Alright, 7Q10, when using references, surface water refers to the minimum average flow over the period of 7 consecutive days that has an average occurrence of at least once in every 10 years. Abandoned means temporary or permanently cease the production from oil and gas well or to cease further drilling operation. Additive means any chemical substance with a mixture of the substance. 4. Effective reach means with a portion of stream channel which is hydrologically mean of significantly effective with the cumulative effect of the proposed water withdrawal with a combination of existing water withdrawals and point source discharges. 5. Annular flow means the flow of formulation fluids with a formation in a space or pathway in an alias within an oil or gas well. Alias means a space around a pipe with a well bore, sometimes termed the annular space. API number means the unique permanent with the American Petroleum Institute numeric identifier assigned by the North Carolina Geological Survey to each of the well drilled for oil gas production. Applicant means the person who submits the oil gas well permit applications. Barrel means a 42 U.S. gallons of a 60-degree Fahrenheit atmospheric pressure. Blowout means an uncontrolled flow of gas, oil with well bore fluids for the oil and gas well below. Blowout preventer. BOP means one or more valves installed with the wellhead to prevent the escape of the pressure for the annular space, the escape of the pressure from the well bore. Annular blowout preventer means the large valve that forms the seal with the annular space between the pipe and the well bore. Shear ram blowout preventer means with its closing element fitted with a hardened tool steel with the blades designed to cut in the drill pipe when closed. 12. Brine means liquid solution concentration dissolved in salts greater than 35 grams of the dissolved constituent per kilogram of water. 13. Bull plug means a thread or flange pipe designed to seal an open-ended pipe. Casing means a pipe in place with a well bore to provide a hole for instability with the isolated protect with the groundwater. Enhanced well bore integrity, isolate oil gas formation provided with the pressure and integrity. Casing string means the entire length of the connected joints of the casing inserted into the well bore. Cellar means the exact excavated area below the drill rigging floor with allows placement of the wellhead components at below ground level. The cement basket means a slip-on style device made of high-strength flexible steel staves and on steel slip-on ring with a heavy-duty canvas liners riveted state. Cement bond log or CBL means the acoustic sonic logging method running inside of the casing that measures the transmissibility of the sound between the cemented casing and the formations. Concentralizer means a mechanical device used with the position of the casing concentrically in the well bore. Chemically means any element of chemically compound and mixture elements of the compounds that has some specific name and identity with the chemical abstract, surface registry number, chemical abstract, surface division, American Chemical Society, 22, chemical abstract, surface registry number, or CAS registry number, means a unique identification number assigned to the chemical by the Chemical Abstract Service. Chemical classification means a grouping that relates to chemicals other than similar feature of the function, reactive, and properties. Chemical disclosure registry means the chemical registry website known as FRAfocus.org, developed with the Groundwater Protection Council and the Interstate Oil Gas Compact Commission. 25. Christmas tree means set of valve with a spools gauge and fittings connected with the top of the well with the directed control the flow of the formation fluids from the well. Conducted casing means the casing string used to support unconsolidated surface deposits. Completion means the active to render oil and gas well capable of producing oil and gas through the wellhead. Equipment the producing zone with the production casing strings has been set. 28. Containment system means a synthetic liner with a coating of the storage structure with the other material of the structure in conjunction with primary container with prevents oil spill onto the ground or slips for leaving the drill site with contamination. Means any substance during occurring in the groundwater, surface water, and then soil with a concentration that exceeds standard specified in 15A NTA-C02B, 15A NTA-C02L202, or 15A NTA-C2L0411, which incorporated with the reference includes subsequent amendments of Edition 30. Conservation reservoir means the accumulation of the hydrocarbon, the local life of the structural stratigraph traps. 31. Deepening means the operation when the oil and gas well is drilled beyond the original permitted depth of the oil and gas well. The deviated well means oil, gas, or well purposely deviate with the vertical using the directional drilling method with the reach of the objective location over the direct below the surface. The location director means the director of the Division of Energy, Mineral, Land Resources of the Department of Environmental Quality. DLIS means Digital Log Information Standard. Drill pipe means the pipe used to rotate the drill bit to circulate with the drilling fluid. Drill stem test means a method of the formation consistent with the packer. The packer revolves reports that may be open and closed with the surface to more pressure recording device. The drilling unit means any of the area established by the commission that can be efficiently but economically drained by one or more oil gas. Dry hole means any oil gas well that does not produce oil gas in commercial quantities. 39. Emergency respond with the means emergency medical technician, firefighter, law enforcement officer for the public works, employee with emergency manager for the fire marshal, hazmat coordinator with a technical specialist, incident commander, fire and chief, the member of the state emergency management who provide with a plan to direct emergency health, safety services, the exploration and production waste. Or EMP means the waste associated with the exploration, development, and production of oil, gas, the which and the not replicated with the subtitle C with the Federal Reservoirs Conservation and Recovery Act set forth in Title 40 CFR Part 260 to 299, which is incorporated with the reference including amendments and additions which are accessed at ecfr.gov, which may include the following: produced brine, sand, water, drill cuttings, water-based drilling fluids, flowback fluids, storm water, secondary contaminating pit at well site, and F, any other deposit of residual for the form of exploration and production activities. 41. Float collar means the component with the installed near the bottom of the casing string in which the wiper plugs are during the primary consummating operation. 42. Float shoe with a rounded profile of the component with attached to the downhole end of the production of the casing string to prevent the reverse flow of the cement slurry in the casing string. Flowback fluid means the liquid, a mixture of the therefore consisting of the drilling fluid, silt, and other proponents of the debris, water, brine, oil, paraffin, produced water or other material that are removed from the well during the completion of the recompletion of the oil gas well over the additive of the flow for the oil and the gas well flowing through well stimulation during production of the oil and gas well. Flood plan is referred to Title 44 CFR 59.1, which incorporated the reference including subsequent amendments addition which can be accessed at ecfr.gov. Floodway is defined in Title 44 CFR 59.1 when incorporated with the reference includes subsequent amendment addition which can be accessed by ecfr.gov. Flow rate means the volume per unit with the time of the fluid must move to past a fixed point. Formation integrity test or fit means the pressure test applied with the formation directly below the base of the casing string to determine the maximum pressure that may be applied without the risk of the formation breakdown. Fresh groundwaters mean the groundwaters have the chloride concentration less than or equal to 250 milligrams per liter with the FRO financial responsibility ownership that's set forth in Rule 1302 with the subchapter 50. Green completion means any oil gas well with completion with following stimulation, re-stimulation when the well go gas flow back with the otherwise with the vented captured clean routed through the flow line collection system, re-injected with the oil and gas well with another oil and gas well with the on-site with the fuel source with the other purpose with the purchased fuel. Raw material would serve with no direct release for the atmosphere. Groundwaters mean with the waste waters occurring with the subsurface under saturated condition. Hazardous chemical defined in Title 29 CFR 1910-1200C, with which incorporated the reference, including subsequent amendment addition accessed by the ecfr.gov. Health professionals mean a licensed physician, assistant with industrial hygiene with the toxologist, epidemiologist, nurse, and the nurse and anesthetist, nurse practitioner or local health director. 54. High occupancy building means an operating public school with a nurse facility, hospital, life care institution, or correctional facility provided with a facility or institution that has a capacity of the serve of more than 50 or more persons with the operating child care center defined GS 11086. Alright, 55, hydraulic fracturing means the oil gas well simulation for the applicant with a hydraulic pressure for the fluid proponents of the additive under the pressure to create with the artificial fracture for the open with the existing fracture network formation purpose of improving the capacity of the provider produce hydrocarbons. Hydraulic fracturing stage means with a portion of the well bore that isolated by setting packer with the plugs during the well simulation operation. 57, the intermediate casing means with the casing string that is set in place for the after surface casing of the before of the production casing. 58, intermittent steam stream means defined with the North Carolina Division Water Quality Methodology for the identification of intermittent perennial streams and other origins, version 4.11, effective with the date with the September 1st, 2010, includes subsequent amendments addition, which can be the access for the free with the portal, nceden.org, or joint means the length of the drill pipe, the Kelly bushing means the device that is fitted with the rotary tube, table through the which for the Kelly passive with the torque of the rotary table for the transmit with the Kelly and the drill string. 61. Kickoff of the point means of the depth of the vertical well bore in which for the deviation initiated LAS means the log ASC 22 standard licensed geologist means a person who has been duly licensed for the geologist in accordance with the requirements of GS 989E for the LIDAR light detection and ranging LIS log information standards. Lost hole means oil gas well that could not be drilled with originally permitted with the total depth. 867, the master valve, with the large valve located with the wellhead, give the control of the flow of the oil and the gas from the well. 868, mechanical bridge plug, meaning the downhole tool with the composed of the primary slips and plug mandrel. Sealing and a sealing element that is run with a setting with a casing with install isolate with a portion of the well below the plug with the mouse hole, meaning with the shallow boring under the drill rigging floor lined with the casing of the which to join with the drill pipe and a temporary suspend with the future connection with the drill string with the 70. The North Carolina NCUCC North Carolina Uniform Commercial Code GS 25 to Article 5. 71, occupied dwelling, meaning with the private residence, existing inhabited structure, or public building that may be used for the place for the assembly of the education, entertainment, lodging, trading, manufacture, repairing, storage, occupancy for the public, including in an outdoor recreational facility, state park, defined GS 11344.9, historical property acquired by the state pursuant with the GS 121.9, or listed with the North Carolina Registry with the historic place of the pursuant to GS 121.4.1. The definition does not apply for the building, other structure, the incidental or agricultural use of the land on which the building, other structure are located. Lift of the building, other structure is used as an occupied private dwelling on a retail trade with the 72 packer, meaning with a piece of the downhole equipment consists of sealing device or holding with the setting of the device that may contain inner patches of the fluid. Perennial stream means of the channel with the contain with the water year round during the year. Normal rainfall at aqua bed located below the water table. The most of the years indicated on the most recent version of USGS 124,000 or 7.5 minute scale of the topographical maps. The permit T means a person with the department has issued for the oil gas well permit. With the 75 permit means with the natural man-made with the depression from the ground used for the strong stored liquids. 76 with the plug and abandoned means with the place with the series with the cement plug with the well bore with the casing strings and remove the wellhead within Christmas tree that permanently decommissioned the well. 77 the plug back meaning for the placing of cement in or near the bottom of the oil gas well side of the track to produce the formation higher than the oil gas well. 78 produce water means water that exists in the subsurface formation brought to the surface during the oil and gas production casing, means the casing that is set to allow for the completion installation downhole production, equipment of production of the oil and gas well with the production facility means all of the source separation, treating, dehydration, artificial lift, the power supply with the compression, pumping and medium, and the monitoring of the flow line, other equipment directly with associated with the production of oil gas well with the production zone, meaning with the rock straighting with the well yield hydrocarbons. Professional engineer means with the person with the presently with the register of the license pursuant with the GS 89C with the PSI pounds per square inch. Rat hole means a hole with the drill rigging floor that is lined with the casing in which the Kelly is temporary play for the reclamation, means the process of returning and restoring the distributed land with the condition prior with the commencement of the oil and gas operation. Re-enter means the access to the previously completed with the well-plugged well bore. Residuals mean any solid, semi-solid liquid waste, other effluent residuals from the agricultural part of the process of the generator with the wastewater treatment facility, water supply with the treatment facility, air pollution control facility, permitted done with the authority of the Environmental Management Commission. 88 rotating diverter system means the equipment normally associated with the drilling operations that provide with the NOC around the drill pipe during drilling operation. The route recovered from the fluid and solids away from the drill rigging. Safety dash should be written printed material containing all information specified in Title 29 CFR 10 19 10 1200G with incorporated reference subsequent amendments which can be accessed at ecfr.gov. 9. Serve the company name of the person conduct with the permit who conduct with the work on-site related with the drilling completion for the production of the oil and gas well. 91. Setback, horizontal separation, design, distance in feet. 2. The serve the location of the well site structure for the adjacent structures land feature with 92. Shut in meaning with the stop flow from the well. 93. Sidetrack meaning with you with the downhole motor to drill around the original planned path with the oil with the gas well with the SPACA. Sediment Control Pollution Control Act of 1973 found the GS 711 3A with the Article 4 was above with the means to start with the oil with the gas well, drilling proper with the remove of the rock or other sediment made material with the drill bait, sub-bait with the mains with the layer with the material laid on the subgrade. Subgrade means with the native material with the bottom of the sub-base, surface casing means a large diameter casing string with a set with a shell with the component formation with the protect with the ground wires provides sufficient structural integrity with the bear the weight of the subsequent casing string pressure integrity to contain with the pressure anticipated at the next casing point. 99. Serve the user agreement that means with the agreement the nature of the contract with the other form of the document binding with the permanent T with the include with any leave the damage agreement and with the waiver the local with the government approval of the permanent which governs with the permanent T activities with the surface in relation to locating a well with the production facility with the pipeline any other oil gas facility that supports oil and the gas development located with the surface of the owner's property tank meaning with the stationary vessel with the construction with the northern non-earthen materials used with the containment fluid tank battery means with the group of the tank with the tank with the receive of the production fluids from an oil gas well with the producing lease tracer technology mean the technology with the trace the well stimulation the fluid back to the oil and gas well where the fluid was injected trade name mean the common name of the industry of the manufacturer to the chemical of the product with the trade secret defined in GS 66152-3 with the trading healthcare provider means licensed physician, physician assistant with industrial dye, journalist, textologist, epidemiologist, emergency medical technician, nurse anesthesiast, nurse practitioner, and local health director of the unconventional reservoir means with the reach of the porosity with the permeability, fluid trapping mechanism. Other characteristics that differ from conventional reservoir vendor meaning with the company with itself will provide the substance product to the use in oil or gas exploration production. 108. Water source with the means of the following water of the shape of the source of the water supply, use of the water purveyor, mine pool, the discharges, any other water that you with the drilling, completing with the stimulating with the oil and the gas well. With 109. Water supply well defined in GS 87 and 8513. Waters are waters of the shape of the defined in GS 143-212. Well is defined in GS 87 and 8514. Well bore means a borehole drilled by the bit. Well held means with the upper terminal with the oil and the gas included with the adapter port valve with the seal with the other attachments. Well pad means area with the clear with the prepared with the drilling on one or more of the oil gas well with the well site means with the area with the directly distributed during the drilling and the subsequent operation of any of the oil gas well with the associated well pad. 116 well space with the meaning with the minimum distance from the well bore with the drilling unit over the boundary of the drilling unit. 117 well simulation meaning with any of the several operations or products initiated with the increase of the production of oil gas from the well, including acidizing, hydraulic fracturing, and other methods. Wetland. Defined in Title 40 CFR 233 with the incorporated reference included subsequent amendment additions which can be accessed at ecfr.gov. Wiper plug meaning with the rubber plug with a separate sedimentary slurry from the other fluids. Wire line log means recording information subsurface geological formation with the tools lower with the well bore on the wire line. Withdrawal means with the removal of the water from the water body well with the other fluid storage structure. 122. Work over the meaning of the performance one or more with a variety of operation with the producing oil gas well with the attempt to increase the production history and section 0200 administrative rules will change that will tape that was the first take.